This is the Prestige Manufacturing 4-foot, 30-ton C-frame hydraulic press brake made in America. I designed and built this press right here in Louisville, Kentucky, USA. What I've done is taken all the best features from all the presses that I've had all over the years and combined them into one press. And what I've done is I used as much off-the-shelf components as I could on this thing, so that if you ever need to do maintenance on it over the life of it, you can go down to your local hardware store and get hoses from Tractor Supply. You can get fittings from Tractor Supply or Menards or Lowe's. Almost everything on this press is designed so that you can fix it very, very easily on your own, and you won't rely on a company or me to come out and fix these for you. So over the life of it, you should be able to do your own maintenance with no problem. That was one of my big concerns when I designed and created this press. So some of the main features of this press are, this particular one is single phase, because everyone that I've sold used presses to, 90% of the time they're 3-phase and they want single phase. So that's why I designed this one particularly as a single phase. Now I can do 3-phase, but this one in particular is single phase. It's 37 inches in between centers, and it's 4 foot across the total brake length. The press is only 57 inches high, which is right over 5 foot. So it'll fit in any garage easily, or small shop space. It's easy to move. It can even be shipped on a pallet. So one of the other features are it's up acting, and I was able to put the cylinder right in the middle to prevent crowning. So the bigger ones, I'll put one in the middle and one on each side. So what else I've done is I made this riser plate right here. So this is kind of expendable, if you will. It's 3 plates put together, sandwiched together. And if anything ever happens to it, you can just replace it, or I can make another one, or you can make another one. And I also have screws on the front and the back so that you can kind of adjust your dies if the tangs are a little wore out. I've also designed these linear rails right here so that you can adjust the platen forward and back. You can tilt it forward and back, or you can, from the front, tilt it side to side like this, and you tighten everything down where you want it. And I have it set right now so it lines up perfectly down the center. And if any of this ever wears out, like I said before, this is real easy nylon that you can get from anywhere. You can make your own replacement parts for this. It's real simple stuff. It also has limit switches for the top and the bottom stroke here. Real easy. You just loosen these rods here and you twist it. You can see this one. You twist it up or down, wherever you want the stroke to stop, up or down, and that's for repeated bends. You can just keep hitting it all day and do repeated bends. It has a real simple manual back gauge with linear rails. Slides forward and back here. And what I do is I put a piece in there, I clamp it down a little bit, and then I run this up to where I want it. And then there's just these clamps right here that are welded on. And you just tighten this, and it doesn't budge. You can tighten one on each side and it doesn't budge. Like I said, my main focus was to keep this press really simple so anybody can work on it. Everything's accessible right here. Really easy to work on. There's the slow down valve, actuator valve. Anything goes wrong, real easy to get in here and replace all this stuff. It has little leveling feet on it, so you can level it out on your floor. And there you can see the C. So with the proper dies on this press, you can break 1/4 inch or more all the way across. But you'll need at least like a 3-inch wide bottom die. I have a 2-inch V bottom die in here right now and a punch. This will do 1/4 inch easy. Let me set some stuff up and break it for you. So what I have here is a piece of 1/4 inch plate, hot rolled. Stick it in here and break it. So what I normally do is I put it in here to the length that I want, and when I get it where I want, I just kind of clamp down on it. Now that it's clamped, I go in the back and run my back gauge up and clamp my back gauge down so that I can get a repeatable bend. Then I also put a degree finder right here normally, and then you just follow it up to where you want the bend. So this one, if we want, I've already done a 45 here. I don't know, if we want like a 20-degree bend, we just bump it up to 20 degrees. There you go. So there you have it. Nice 20-degree about bend there. Got a 90 over here. Nice and smooth. Like I said before, if you have a wider bottom die going all the way across this thing, like a 3-inch or 4-inch bottom die, you can do probably 1/2 inch on this thing. You can do 1/4 inch, no problem, all day. So even on this smaller die right here that I have that's 2 inches open, you could probably stick 1/2 inch in there and bend like a smaller bracket about this wide or something like that. But it all depends on the thickness of your bottom and top die on what you can bend with this 30-ton capacity. So right here you saw 1/4 inch is no problem. You can do 1/4 inch all the way across. I'd get probably a 3.5 inch bottom die or 4-inch bottom die to do all the way across if you wanted to do 1/4 inch all the way across it. So that's about it for this press brake. If you're looking for an affordable press brake made in the USA that you can work on yourself, don't hesitate to purchase this one. If you have any questions or you want to make me an offer, feel free to contact me. My name is Randy. My number is 502-999-2620. Thanks for looking.